Hello and welcome to episode 13 of Hometown Hero. We're nearing the end of October now and we've lost our first game of the season. We lost at home 2-1 to Chippenham during a spell in which Semi Ramadan didn't score in 3 games. That's just, it's happened once before, but it's a very dry run for him. But just to go over the games that we've had while we were away, we drew 0-0 with Leamington, who was second in the league. Now, I probably should have shown you that one last episode, because then we would have had an episode with third and second. Now, that's just my poor planning, so unfortunately we didn't get to see that. But that was a 0-0. We then beat St. Ives 1-0, Eberiche Eze with the goal. Then that came that 2-1 loss. Danny Clifton scored an equaliser in the 19th minute after Macaulay Davis put Chippenham 1-0 up. They then scored their winner in the 73rd minute. We then hosted Bidford in the Southern League Cup second round. Just scraped through that one, 2-1. Ramadan finally scores, first goal in 4 games. He then follows that up with another goal in the 2-0 away win against Dunstable. Daniel Van also getting on the score sheet there. All in all, I'd say that we're doing really well. So here's what the table looks like after our 16 games. We're 12-3-1, goal difference of 22, 9 points ahead of Hereford, although admittedly they've played 2 games less, so they could cut it down to a 3-point gap. Interestingly, Hereford have absolutely climbed up the table. After we beat them in the first game, they've just been slowly coming up and up. We're actually one of only 2 losses for them this year. Today we have games against Taunton in the league and Oxford City in the FA Trophy first qualifying round. So let's get into it. So here's the team we're going to play. We're actually going to give Daniel Van a game. He scored in our last one, so we're going to reward him for that. Butler's back in at right back after picking up a suspension and missing a game. The midfield, still the same. Murphin, Hood and Muscat. Eze, Clifton and Ramadan, still the front 3. Taunton have found it difficult on their travels of late, and I can't see that changing in this game. I've got to go for a Fleet home win. Ben Steer will be a big miss for Taunton. Will he? I can't even tell. Team talk, we're just going to passionately... Oh no, we can't do that. We can calmly... Weird that we can calmly say that, but we can't passionately say that. You'd think start from where you left off is quite a passionate thing to say just in general, so it's a bit weird that we can't say that passionately, only calmly. Just that was probably going to be a bit more apathetic, really. How would you say that calmly? Just pick up where you left off, guys. Just let's not be too noisy about this, okay? Let's keep levels down. Oh my god, this is a long highlight for the beginning. And there we go. Disappears as per normal. Okay, look, I really need to bring in another right or left back. Maybe one that can play both, just as a backup. The problem is, I don't really have any money. And our first chance of the game, Butler with the corner, Eze gets on top of it and scores. That's his 6th goal of the season. He's got 5 assists as well, so that's 11 points. 11 goals directly contributed to for the new attacking midfielder. That's a great return, in my opinion, considering we're only 16 games into the season. Well, 16 and a bit now. And that is just an absolute... He leaps like a salmon to get on the end of that. And we're ahead within 20 minutes. What's Daniel Van doing offside? He's a centre-back, for God's sake. We're playing at the wrong end of the pitch. Oh, it's raining, so we're getting muddy. That's going to be difficult. Need to get the kit lady back out. Probably kit lady's just my mum. And let's see if we can... it's going to cost a lot in detergent to clean this entire thing. Oh, Ramadan sprung Clifton, who is very slow and being caught. Oh, he's just put it wide. He has to go from range there because he's being caught, because he's... like he's got his legs attached to jelly. Oh, that's a good free kick. Livingstone equalises for Taunton. Annoying goal to give up, and it seemed quite central, but it was very well taken. Up and over the wall. Let's just take a look at this again. Yeah, it's very central. Sharp should actually probably do a bit better with that. But it's 1-1, and they've done it this time. They've scored just before half-time. Let's hope it doesn't just completely derail me. Passionate. I think it's still come. Nope. Nope. There's a lot more to come from you. You like that one, though? And let's go. Come on. We've only had 2 on target. We've only had 6 shots. Man, possession's super even as well. No clear-cut chances. This isn't the best game we've ever had. Ramadan's not playing well at all. But no one's really... Jesus, Joe Hood's playing awfully. Let's bring on Vincent. Put Muscat in the middle. I haven't seen Joe Hood ever play that badly. Well, actually, I don't think... Man, we've brought Van in and he's having a bit of a mare as well. I may have to bring on Stuart Cox. We gave Van another chance, but I don't know. It's probably partly my fault. We probably just don't play him enough to sort of, get him warmed up and into things. Butler back to Muscat. Plays it long. That's just going to get headed away. But Clifton actually makes it. Oh, I thought Eze might get there. Vincent is going to get there. Where can we go with this? He goes back to Butler, who plays it long into the channel. It's actually going to make it to Clifton. Now, what can Clifton do? There's the jump and rolls it in. Oh, my God. I can't even... Genuinely speechless at how this one makes it into the goal. Not only do we get the little hop that my fleet players are becoming famous for, that is so slowly hit. What is the keeper doing, man? He probably should just be, the keeper should just be immediately released. Like right now, just release him, send him home. I can't believe we're winning. Clifton's got it again. That was such a bad goal to concede by Taunton. It's into Murphin, who can score from there, or Irish gets it this time. He's very dirty as well, actually. Maybe he just didn't want to get dirtier, so he was uncomfortable to go down. Butler. Right, heads it away. It actually looks like we're going to win this again. I mean, this is exactly what my season has been like. We haven't even played particularly well. Oh, I was going to say, that's got to be offside, surely. Good save by Sharp. I mean, he looked about 50 feet offside, unless Butler was keeping him on off camera. In which case, that is incredibly poor play by Butler. Sharp claims it, and we're away. I thought that was going to be much worse than it was. I guess it must have been Butler. Come on, Lewis. Hold on to it. Don't lose it. Oh, my God. Smith. He's going to go long. Because surely that's out by Cole. He looks awfully small, actually. I've never noticed how short he looks. We've won. Some of these performances. Hey. I don't remember issuing my guys with pajamas on the sidelines. You go. Told them that they weren't that good and we got away with it. But that's pretty much how a lot of my season has been going, you know. We haven't even been playing that well. And we keep coming up with victories. Butler comes out with 2 assists as well. Good game for him, considering he plays as a defensive fullback. And I guess we keep rolling on. Just an interesting bit of information while we go between games. Bognor Regis have offered us our first job interview. We're obviously not even going to take it because we're not going to leave the club. But that is the interview cherry, or the interview request cherry popped. So, thank you, Bognor Regis. So here we are for game 2. This one's a cup game against Oxford City in the FA Trophy first qualifying round. I think we need to get 2 or 3 rounds into this. Yep, second qualifying round, so that's all we need to do. So this is the team we're going to play. We've moved Van and Cole around just to see if we can get Van playing a little better. He's left-footed, so we're going to play him on the left-hand side today. Everyone else is the same. Let's go. Alright, they're favourites for a reason. Go out and dominate the game. Keep our run. Nope, they don't want that one either. Eventually, I'll learn a talk that gets them going every single game. Alright, let's go. As I said, we need to win this one for board expectation reasons. Grass looks very, it looks like corrugated cardboard. I mean, we're not that poor that we're playing on corrugated cardboard painted green. I can't imagine. Oh, look, it's even showing the cardboard colour under there. We need to get a new layer of paint out. Can't let the league know. I don't think that would be allowed. Oh, man. Muscat's booked. It's only 10 minutes in. We are playing it around, but Eze cannot do anything with it. Oh, they're going to go long. But Cole, surely there to clear that up. And he goes back to Sharp. He's just going to go long. We're not going to keep that in. Muscat goes for it, but that's dangerous. Bailey now comes away with it. Goes back to Bell Toxtel. There's the jump from him. They've been learning. Hood goes straight through to Ramadan. Didn't score last game, obviously, so he's due a goal. He goes from distance. Oh, it's just over the bar. You always think when he shoots that it may sneak in. I can't believe Muscat's booked already. I may even have to take him off at half time because last time he was booked, I believe he did get sent off. I can't risk another suspension. How are the shots going all game? Oh man, we're shooting massively from outside the box today. Ramadan, why are you shooting from there, man? Oh, that's just unreasonably far away. Well, half time, almost nothing has happened, but... Oh! Oh! What a time to score! His 16th goal of the season. This is from miles out, just straight in. I mean, keeper should do better, but that's Ramadan in pretty much just in his most basic form. That is what he's all about. Can't believe we've actually gone in leading. That was such a boring half. Ooh, an interesting way to take the kickoff there. The old warp it to me, then pass it back maneuver. I like it. Don't see it very often anymore. Oh, we're very on top of this game. But again, we've only had 2 shots on target. But that's what happens when you shoot from these sort of... Oh, maybe that one was a free kick then. That would make sense. Yeah, okay. I'll let you off, Ramadan. You're not shooting from there normally. Alright, I definitely am going to take off Muscat now. Butler with the corner. Oh, I thought Van might get there. Ramadan might. What can Ramadan do with it? He goes back into Lewis. He's got loads of space. That's in. That's Hood. Joe Hood. Is that... How many goals? Oh, he's offside. Cole stood in front of him. I wonder whether Hood would have been offside as well because they look like they were stood in the same place. Oh, man. I may even do this. Move him to right back. Butler can kind of play left back. But I don't want a red card, so I'm going to take off both our booked players. I mean, again, if we squeak this 1-0, that's so much of this season is somehow we are just... we're dominating the game. Okay, we're dominating the game. Nearly 60% possession, but 3 shots on target, man. Just isn't good enough. Look at this. They've got like no long shots on as well, so I don't even know why Danny Clifton wants to come off. Go on, let's give Malambo a run out. Go on, Malambo. Out you go. 4 minutes for Ramadan to get another. 4 minutes for Malambo to make an impact. There's the header. There's Malambo. Gets the knockdown. He goes backwards, though. He probably should have just gone straight forward. Ramadan was in, I think. Chandler, who's definitely a black guy, by the way. Just still, again. There's Malambo. Can he get it in? He does. He slides it into Ramadan, who puts it wide. Oh. That's a glorious opportunity. That's clear cut. You'd have to say we probably have to score that. Malambo gets up to Vincent, into Ramadan, into Eze, gets it into Murphin. Oh, what a save by Pope. Full stretch, he tips that round the post. That was a free-flowing move as well. We were completely on top of that. Butler with the corner. And Grieve gets it away. But it comes out to Ramadan again. Where can Ramadan go with it? He goes out to Butler. That's a bad cross in though. There's no one at the front post. That should finish the game. Yeah, I don't remember giving my guys pajamas on the bench over there. Hey, where did you get the pajamas from? I didn't authorize those. Ramadan Eze. Oh, I thought he was going to try and slide that into Malambo, but we just can't get hold of it. Still got 40 odd seconds to go. Surely this finishes 1-0 now. I'd say at this point we're guaranteed fluking these results. I don't understand how we keep winning. Although saying that, oh, okay, that last pass really screwed them up. I thought we'd thrown it away. I just had to watch. Just watch in fear as I thought we'd pissed away our lead. There's the end. We've won again. We're through in the cup. We've hit expectations. Alright, so there we go. Through in the cup. Another win in the league. Somehow we're still having an incredible season. Really not sure what's going on. Thank you for the few of you that are watching it. I'm obviously not doing this for views. Otherwise I'd probably have given up by now. But I really am loving making these. How we're still doing this well, I don't know. But I'll see you tomorrow for the end of another week.